Okay, here's game 3. Again, I feel like I want to try and go for the player rank 3 Titan. So, gonna go ahead and throw that out here. Hope we can make enough other creatures big to be able to survive. Double Giant is nice. We shall see if my opponent's play is slow enough for me to get by with those mediocre bodies. Otherwise, Bruiser and War Charger are a bit better bodies, and all of those cards level up. All of these cards level up pretty well. So we'll see what we do. Actually, Bruiser may be the best here. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and Bruiser. Okay. Surface Giant is 913. However, it gets enough better at level 3 that I'll probably go for that, because it does trade evenly here. The War Charger would have been able to eat the Adept and barely stay alive, which may have been worth it. We'll see how it plays out. Had I played the War Charger, the Hellion would have looked better here. Ooh, Tactician is rough. Messes up both of my trades over there. Okay, so ideally I want something that will kill the Tactician, and I also want to deal with my opponent's bigger creatures over there. So probably a Bruiser in front of the Tactician. My opponent's deck is looking actually really terrifying. There are a lot of good cards there. I feel like we did not get as many bombs as I would like. Okay, Hellion can trade and survive, so I'm gonna... Or, you know, kill and survive. So I'm gonna play that. Oh, not when I want a heavy spell hand. Definitely gonna play the Sentry, probably in front of the Adept, but I would love to be able to do more. Okay, I could... Ouch, we're taking a lot of damage early. I could Jetpack or something to level up Hellion, but it will die regardless, and I really need to stay there and trade with Tactician. So I'm going to Scythian Augmentation to keep my creature alive. Although it also makes a spell be free later. Definitely not liking the position so far, though. I guess things are fine now. I just don't like the additional 20 damage I've taken. Double Stonefist Giant is not bad, though. Probably better than Steel Shaper Savant at rank 2. At rank 2, Savants are kind of just too far behind the power curve. Alright, so Bruiser will trade with War Charger fairly happily. I can have Giant kill Ravager, and this Giant probably kill Warden. Okay, so things are relatively under control again for now. Alright, so something will be in my middle lane because I can buff it for free. That'll be nice. Actually, that buff on the Titan is extra good because armor goes well with buffed creatures. Okay, so I can play Titan and buff it to make it 9/9. Use Magma Hounds to deal 2 extra damage to make it a trade. So that's fine. Titan, Augmentation, Magma Hound to Tactician. Unfortunately, I don't get to attack this turn, but hopefully my opponent will be unable to deny this trade. Tactician is a scary enough creature that I'm happy to just get it off the board every chance I get. Okay, so I'm likely to play a Brawler over somewhere on the left because it's a big wide open space. And Bruiser will probably just buff itself to be a tough to deal with creature. Okay, so it is +4. So my opponent will be able to theoretically move the War Charger in front of the Titan to take it down next turn if the Titan survives this. Alright, which it seems to. Okay, unfortunately there's not a really great place for the Brawler. Actually, this would not be a great trade for my opponent. This is also tough for my opponent. I think I will just play the Brawler over here. At least it trades with the Guardian. I'd really prefer better out of a creature like that, but it's something. Okay, so the War Charger will probably move to lane 1. I can throw the Sentry in front of it, and they will hopefully cancel each other out. And I can Windborne Hellion where I need to. Doesn't look like Justicar is really necessary in this match, so that's fine. Okay, so we will eventually kill the opponent Titan. Oh, no, never mind. So the Titans will trade. That Patriarch is a really scary card. Unsurprising as it's kind of taken over Standard at the moment, but... Sentry and Hellion aren't amazing, but they're fine. Okay, so my opponent's Titan lives. Okay, I can throw Shaman or Vault Technician in front of it. Or Technician, not Tactician. But again, that's... I don't like having to do that to trade with creatures after they've already eaten other creatures, but sometimes you have to. Not like in this health deficit we've got. My opponent is playing a decent number of creatures that level up pretty well, so I don't like seeing that. Okay. Yeah, I think Technician levels best, so I'm going to throw it out there. Need to do 6 damage to take down the Titan. And Bruiser will just buff itself. Alright, Windborne Hellion is a decent body, as is Bruiser. I do want my... oh, that was a nice slow turn from my opponent. Hopefully I can use it to regain a little bit of position. I would like my Titan to be in the middle lane, ideally. But I want to be able to eat the Nexus Pilot. I don't want to take any more damage if I can. I'd like the Titan to be in the middle so I can augmentation it, but... really, whatever creature ends up there will be okay, hopefully. I mean, I just have to have something there at the moment. My opponent's definitely got a very big deck. My opponent has a level 3 Titan, which could come out at any moment. Basically, my only answer to that is my own Titan and hope they trade, which not ideal. We are ahead on the board, though. Okay. There's my opponent's Titan. Could throw a buff on one of my creatures on the right eventually, but unlikely that it will be as much as I will need. So I'm going to give him my 28 damage and just throw the first of a series of trump blockers in front of the Titan. Okay, so I do luck into my own Titan. That would have been very, very bad if I did not draw it this turn. So hopefully the two will duel and hold each other off and both kill each other. Okay, that is unfortunate. My opponent has a very strong board again out of nowhere. Okay, so Titan in front of Titan. Sentry. It's just going to eat Sower because I need to not take damage. I'm going to take 30 damage next turn from those two creatures, so. Okay. So this augmentation is going to be 6/6 again? Yeah. That's fine. I could Colossus in that lane or something. Maybe even Rift Lasher, just because either way it'll be enough to trade. Probably, maybe, I don't know. I'm not decided. Let me word that more simply. I will take my 30 damage and hope I'm okay. I do like that this Forge Guardian Alpha has just survived all game. Okay. Yeah, means I need to deal 10 damage next turn. Okay. And my opponent has the extra jetpack to attack with that creature. So I am at 2. I cannot possibly win. Unfortunately, that's how it went this time. Thanks for watching. Let's see what dinky thing we get out of the pack. Could be good. Could be something awesome. Alright, Ferocious Roar is fine. I didn't need one, but at least it's an okay card. Alright, thanks again.